Nathan, it's been some 27 years
Yes,
since we
sir.
started
Yes, sir.
this
1996 is what we started.
training. And you and I have worked from how many years ago?
We started working together 16 years ago. 16.5 years.
No, but over this period of time, we have kind of grown, of course.
Yes.
But
Yes.
what is the change or betterment that we've been able to bring to ourselves and to the industry in which we've been
Uh,
working
I'd say a very simple thing. We were a training organization.
in?
Now people know us as Indus.
Which means what?
Which means that yes, whatever work we have done in the past 27 years, that has brought us name, fame, and respect in the organization.
I tell you what, one mantra which I believe we have kind of created, and which I would like that when I'm not here and you're still here, that you should take forward.
Sure.
See, we are here to not deliver training for the sake of training.
Like you said.
The idea is to actually help the client or customer to do better.
Yes.
And therefore, we need to kind of share our insights with them, try and give them some kind of consultative,
Yes.
suggest, which can help to improve their business. Of course, in the process, we also benefit. I think that seems to have worked for us.
Yes,
Do you think
and you saying about the mantra, it reminds me what is written on the logo of Indus, no press oblige. So I'd like you to throw some light on no press oblige. So, the very first thing that we had a conversation 16 years ago, and you said that this is the mantra of the organization, you need to keep up. Right?
Yeah. No, in a lighter vein, this means, you scratch my back and I scratch yours.
your back. So, yes.
But I think it's the other way around. I need to scratch the other side first,
Yes.
and then, in reciprocate, our back gets scratched.
So whatever we do, it helps our client, and in lieu, obviously, we'll get help from them, and we get good business, and that is the word of mouth, that advertisement, or I would say the good name spread from one person to the other, and that brings us more business and brings us good name. There are so many organizations in the country, big brands. So I'm talking about brand. Let's not take names. They're big brands owned by a number of IT companies and even telecom organizations. But yes, now whenever they are sitting in their boardroom, they discuss about any tender or any business. They say, okay, fine, let's understand what the strategy of Indus would be.
Mm-hmm.
So we have made a dent in their life as well.
Yeah.
So they need to bring up to that level so they can compete.
No, but honestly, without naming the client, we kind of built good business with one of our clients.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's been at the cost of another agency, which is equally significant in our business.
Yes. Yes.
So I asked this particular person who heads that business, why is it that, some of that business has come our way? And what is wrong with this other agency that you've been working with? After all, they're also very credible players.
Yes.
And guess what he told me? He told me that, listen, he'd asked me to, I was doing some work on developing some new content.
Okay.
Right?
The sales one.
The sales. Right?
Got it.
And he told me, why are you doing it? So I said, well, it'll help you. Yeah. So he says, is it part of your contract?
No.
So I said, no, not part of my contract. He says, then why are you doing it? So I said, listen, I'm here to help you to get better in what you're doing. And if I can contribute my little, bit,
yes.
then of course,
why not do it?
I should do it, no?
Yes.
So he says, that's exactly the reason why I'm doing business with you and at the cost of the other agency.
And they're fading out of that business.
Yeah, okay. So for whatever other reason, they may have faded out.
Yes.
But that's, I think, the client valued what we did.
Exactly. So if they're paying us for training and we do just training, it's end of it is end of business. Either today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
If we're doing something extra apart from that training, yes, the relationship would be built for years to go.
No, let me take you let's take another example here. We do a lot of work for the petroleum retail sector.
Yes,
right?
yes.
And today, have you noticed that any new pilot project that comes,
Exactly.
comes to us first?
Yes, first. We test it and then it goes in business.
Why is that?
Because all the work that we have done in the past, especially for petroleum, and correct me if I'm wrong, both of us have actually stepped in to see that business. I still remember you were traveling in a TT to see how that TT is built.
That's right.
We have done that.
Yeah.
We have gone to that extreme end of understanding the business and then making sure that yes, this business improves.
Yeah. Also, whenever they do a pilot, see, it's in this testing stage.
Exactly.
So things need to be corrected, in some form. You need to kind of reshape it in some direction. Now, I'm sure they value our suggestion, and that's why the pilot comes to us.
And that is the reason during COVID, when we started we gave an idea that we can do this online. Right. That was the first time in the PSU sector that any training was done online. Otherwise, they don't believe in online training.
No, and mind you, when we suggested that, we were going to lose the business because online the costs come down.
Yes.
And we said, doesn't matter, we lose.
But at least you win.
If you win,
yes.
Then it's win-win.
Win-win, exactly. But other companies, they don't think in this manner. They think, I should win.
No, I think let's not be critical of the others, but the fact is that I think, is a value delivery that we've been able to bring, and which I think that after I'm gone and you are still around, that mantra we must nurture and build on. I wish we can be doing more.
Yes, we can.
Actually, okay, let's talk about some of the challenges that the industry is likely to face coming forward. Can you see any challenges?
The biggest challenge is new training organizations coming into the picture and the cost going down. That is the biggest challenge that I see.
Listen, that is bound to happen when you have competition. People will undercut to get. I think the challenge that's going to come is technology. If you can do great stuff, AI kind of related, which is kind of the thing, great content. We've got a small team headed by Mai, and he's doing some fantastic stuff here. If only we can kind of build on some of what he's doing, because that's the future of tomorrow.
Yes, and people have been talking about that AI might take someone's job. I think AI, on the contrary, would make more job opportunities. Because if we use AI to improve our quality, it becomes an additional advantage for us, not a disadvantage.
So that's something that we are still feeling we need to go a little faster on that.
Yes, sir.
It'll kind of help our clients, it'll help our business, and that will give us a distinctive edge as compared to some of the others who continue to do their normal day-to-day training, and they haven't perhaps so far focused on this part of it. The wind of change is here. We kind of have to look at that.
Either we go with it or it shoots us around.
So 26 years, 27 years.
27 years.
So what next 27? What's going to happen?
I'm not looking at next 27 years. My motto or my thought is we'll complete Silver Jubilee. We'll complete Golden Jubilee very soon. And we'll complete it all together, the entire team.
Golden is what, 50th?
50th. So I look one step at a time.
23 years more?
Exactly.
My God, I've been old man by that time.
All of us would be.
Okay, let's leave it at that. Okay, so Indus Parivar, keep bashing, keep doing. You're doing a great job. We will be there, all of us together. Yeah.
Thank you, guys.